Show Your Work 10 Ways to Share Your Creativity and Get Discovered by Austin Kleon. A book review by Language Barrel. What phrase has resonated from grade 1 through college? I recently completed my MBA in graduate school and had my professors make this statement to me every day, especially if the answer involved calculations or scientific reasoning. Show your work. Coincidentally, this is also the title of the book by Austin Kleon. It was recommended to me by the YouTuber Ali Abdul on why each person should have their own website. It's a 216-page read, but before you freak out, it's a fairly easy read as half the pages are filled with illustrations or 1 or 2 line sentences or taglines. It's broken down into 10 chapters or sections. I list each section and provide a brief synopsis on what the section meant to me. Will they have the same meaning to you? Maybe, maybe not. But the gist of the chapter's message shouldn't be that far off. Are you ready? Let's get started. Chapter 1. You don't have to be a genius. I got some news for you. Most of us, we're not geniuses, but we all have something to share, so share it. We all have unique work, hobby, or life experiences, and the answers and best practices we've gained from those experiences. All the universe asks in return is that you be willing to share it for someone that needs that information. Chapter 2. Think process, not product. Don't be afraid to share how you're doing what you're doing. The trials and tribulations, the success and setbacks will certainly help someone on the same journey. Yes, the process, it's messy, but it's how we get to the finished product. Don't be afraid to document what you're doing so others can see how you got to where you were. In certain occupations such as law and medicine, if it's not documented, it's not done. Chapter 3. Share something small every day. Life is really about the small things or details. It's how we get started and how we keep going. Provide an update or a day in the life of a project that you help to move forward. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. Details matter. For example, 14 years ago, my daughter was born. Yada, yada, yada. She's a sophomore in high school. Notice something missing? Yes, details. They matter. Chapter 4. Open up your cabinet of curiosities. We can only take in so much information before we explode. So share and don't explode. Share your interests, your hobbies, maybe your dreams or your life lessons. Sometimes we go through some bad things so that when we get to the other side, we can share it with people who are also going through similar situations. Chapter 5. Tell good stories. Civilization was built on word-of-mouth stories. They should be content appropriate and not too long. Make sure that the stories have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Oh, and by the way, make sure they're relevant. Chapter 6. Teach what you know. You're the expert. You know the shortcuts, the tricks, the best practices you've learned to make the job easier, quicker, and more fun. By sharing it, not only do you provide useful information to people, but you help reinforce the knowledge that you've already gained and the experiences you gained by teaching it. 7. Don't turn into human spam. Social media has made it very easy for some people to overshare, to provide too much information that at some later date they will regret. Don't overshare. We have 2 ears, we got 1 mouth. Temper what you share. Learn to listen. You'll be surprised at what you'll learn. 8. Learn to take a punch. Anytime you put yourself out there, you become a target for some. So learn to bob and weave. Roll with the punches. Don't let this stop you from taking risks. It's all part of the experience. Sell out. Sometimes you have to tell them, show me the money, and then do what's necessary. Your time and your skills have value. It costs money to eat. Don't be afraid to charge for your services. Or 10, stick around. When they say, oh, just go away, don't. You may hear no a lot. You've got to push through to the other side. Don't be that guy that walked away just before the goal strike. In summary, will this book change your life? Did saying hello to the potential love of your life change your life? Well, did you even say hello? The impact of an experience always depends on how we interpret the experience, what we do next, and the energy invested. Well, same. Regardless, it's a quick read and sure to provide you with some simple tips and tricks to make you see the world just a little differently. And remember, when you continue to pour good things into yourself, eventually, with time and patience and perseverance, good things will pour out. Again, I'm Language Barrel. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the next episode. Ciao for now.